Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage. Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday to you. Hopefully, you can get out and enjoy these record temperatures today, or at least you have a way to keep yourself cool because it is going to be very, very hot out there. Even right now, temperatures have warmed up so quickly, it's already feeling pretty toasty out there this morning. So thanks for joining, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good week so far, post Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully it's been a nice, short, easy week for you. But overall, we are looking ahead to some major changes in our forecast, and that's what we're going to be talking about here today. So if you want to drop in where you're watching from, how warm it is where you are this morning, I'd love to hear some reports from across the state. And if you're looking forward to the heat today, let me know as well. Or if you are not so much of a fan of it, I'd also love to hear that. So yeah, we are looking ahead to some really just incredible heat out there for this afternoon. It's almost unbelievable to get this kind of heat so early in the year, especially considering we just did this again on Sunday. We had widespread 90s on Sunday afternoon, and here we go on Thursday doing it once again. So 94 is our forecast today in Augusta. Yeah, that's going to be quite the scorcher out there. 94 in Freiburg as well. 93 today in Rumford, 91 in Lewiston. At the coastline, will be comfiest in the 80s out there later on today, but still very, very warm, near record hot out there this afternoon. Good morning, Mark. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're a fan of this heat, or at least you've got a way to cool down. I know I'm going to be at the beach this afternoon. One of the very nice perks about working early mornings is you always have the afternoon to get out and enjoy. So I'm really looking forward to getting out to the beach and cooling down. I will almost 100% be jumping in that ocean later on today. But if you're inland, the lakes might not be a bad idea. A great spot to jump in today. I'm looking forward to swimming, that's for sure. So that 94 that we are forecasting in Augusta this afternoon, that would break the old record by 9 degrees. This is just unprecedented for this June 1st, the first day of June. What a way to start it off. 94 for the forecast in Augusta would smash that old record. 94 is also what we're forecasting in Freiburg. That would also break a record, and we're forecasting 85 in Portland, which would get pretty close. So Tina, 76 in Oxford. We are cranking up the heat. Hard to believe it's 9:13 a.m. and we are 4 degrees away from 80 in Oxford this morning. Good morning. Wish I was at the beach. Yeah, that's the spot to be for this afternoon. And Mark says we are in for it this summer. Hopefully it doesn't end up being too sultry and hot. But yeah, this is what a way to start it off. That's for sure, with 90s in the beginning of June and the end of May. Oh, a little heat won't stop us, but the storms might tomorrow. Great point. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon might be a little dicey to be at the beach or the lakes with the chance for showers and storms. Nope, I hate it. 70s is my temps. Yeah, I'm a little... it is a little, it takes you aback a little bit to get this kind of heat so early. I'm from Georgia, of course, and very accustomed to the heat, and it is very unusual to be experiencing Georgia temperatures here in Maine. It's a little bizarre, actually, to get this kind of heat here. So yeah, hopefully this is it, at least for a little while. Hopefully we get some nice 70s back again, but I see a lot more 50s in the forecast rather than 70s heading into next week. So the Lakes region, if you live up near Naples or up towards Bridgeton or up towards the Sebago area, looking great out there today. I mean, very hot, but looking nice. You'll be very tempted to jump in the water. It's still very cold, of course, but it might feel really good with these hot temperatures today. As you head to the beach, that's the spot to be. I've been saying this over and over. Today is just such a good beach day because it's going to be much comfier at the coastline with the slightly cooler temperatures, and it will still be hot enough to be putting your feet in the water or even jumping in the ocean with no problem. Brenda says, too hot for me. I would think that most people would be on your same page, Brenda. Yeah, definitely very, very exceptionally too hot, I'd say, for early June. This is more like late July, early August, the 1 or 2 weeks of extreme heat we get. This is normally what we would be seeing then. So it's very unusual to be getting such heat early in the season. So as we head into tomorrow, the last very warm day, not looking like we'll see 90s tomorrow, but it will definitely be warm out there. Widespread 80s for Friday, 85 in Portland, 87 tomorrow in the Lewiston area, 86 in Freiburg, lower 80s Brunswick, up towards Augusta. So another day with heat, but tomorrow we've got the threat for some showers and some thunderstorms. So let's take a look at that. We've got the potential even for some flooding with those storms on our Friday afternoon. So tomorrow, or today, I should say, very hot and sunny, 90s inland, 80s at the coastline, clear skies all day long. If you're in the mountains, though, you may notice a brief pop-up shower or just some extra clouds out there this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, very similar to today, cranking up the heat quickly, warming up into the 70s and then the 80s, and then we'll see widespread showers and storms developing as we head into the afternoon and evening. Notice all the reds, yellows, and oranges out there. There very well could be some pockets of flooding, some very torrential rain, gusty winds out there. Not looking like anything severe, but a heavy thunderstorm can easily create some minor flooding and some broken branches, that sort of thing. So just take it easy out there. And if you do have lake or beach plans tomorrow, just be aware that you may have to run indoors if we hear that thunder during the afternoon, as there will likely be lots of thunder and lightning out there tomorrow as well. Heat and then a cold front running into that heat, often a recipe for thunderstorm development. So as we head into the weekend, drastically cooler. It is going to be a different world out there on Saturday, starting off much cooler out there, and will only be in the 50s all through Saturday afternoon, with showers continuing throughout the day. So we're going to see a dramatic drop in our temperatures, about 30 degrees cooler on Saturday. Not the best weekend for outdoor plans, unfortunately. We got so spoiled last weekend with those Memorial Day temperatures, and now we're back to feeling a little bit more like April out there by the time we get into tomorrow afternoon. So, or Saturday, I should say, Saturday afternoon. So 50s for Saturday with clouds, showers, some drizzle out there through the afternoon hours. And Sunday is looking very, very similar. So here's a look at our weekend forecast. 85 to 55, 30 degrees cooler by the time we get into Saturday. That's quite the change. And as we head into Sunday, it looks very similar with more showers and cool temperatures. So Brenda, I know you're saying too hot for you. The weekend at least looks a whole lot more comfortable. You can definitely squeak by the next couple of days without putting your AC in, because this weekend giving us a little bit of natural AC. Hey, Catherine, hopefully you're doing well on this Thursday morning. Hopefully you can get out and enjoy the heat today, or just soak up the AC inside. I totally understand that as well. Good morning, Chris, Travis. How are you doing? And from 90s to 50s. Don't like that. Yeah, it's a little too much extremes, I think. It would be nice if we got a couple days in the 80s and then maybe some 70s and 60s, but 90s to 50s, I mean, that is quite the switch up here as we head into this weekend. So let's talk about what we're looking at as we head into next week. Obviously, the heat is coming to an end, but we are also going to be seeing several rain chances, which we could certainly use. The air quality is pretty bad out there today, and the rain we'll see tomorrow will really help to clear that out. And all of our gardens and lawns will be very happy with the rain that we are going to see over the next week. So a cold front moves in tomorrow. That's what sparks off all those showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon hours on Friday. Just be aware some could be on the more hefty side. I wouldn't really say strong. We're not really looking towards strong or severe storms tomorrow, but some of them could certainly pack a punch, especially because we haven't really seen a whole lot of storm activity so far this spring. So we see that cold front moving through as we head into Friday night. Then that storm system moves offshore, and it lingers there all through next week. It will be sitting very close by to the Gulf of Maine, and we will continue to see several days of showers, very cool temperatures all through next week. Very cool and wet out there Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday. So from Saturday onward, really, we are returning to much cooler spring-like weather as opposed to the summertime heat we've been seeing over the past few days. So very cool and wet out there as we head into next week. In terms of rainfall, finally looks like we're going to get a good soaking. After all this hot, dry weather, we sure could use it. And especially with those massive fires we've got burning over to our east in Nova Scotia, they'll really appreciate this as well. We're expecting several inches of rain, 1 to 3 or even more inches as we head into next week. Either way, the cool, damp weather will be perfect for the plants and all of our gardens as well, and farms. So they'll really appreciate all of this rainfall. So just such a wild swing here from Thursday, Friday into the weekend. 80s Thursday and Friday at the coastline, back to the 50s Saturday, Sunday with the chance for showers. And that continues into much of next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It only looks like late next week do we finally begin to see things drying on out. And if you're inland, same story, 90s or near 90 tomorrow to the 50s this weekend, rain chances persisting through much of next week. So soak up the sun the next couple days, make lots of indoor plans for next week, because the weather isn't looking the best for outdoor activities this weekend or next week. But hey, I mean, we got such a nice Memorial Day weekend we knew that we would be paying for it eventually. And it looks like that's coming this weekend. So let's track out. I'm going to bring back our high temperature forecast very quickly here. I just want to show you guys the potential for those records once again before I sign off. So yeah, we do have that potential for those record highs as we head into this afternoon. Here's a look at our lake and beach forecast. That's the spot to be this afternoon by the water with all this heat. And yeah, we're forecasting 94 in Augusta today. That would smash the record set back in 2013. Similar story in Freiburg. That would also break the old record of 90 in Portland. Not explicitly forecasting a broken record. It isn't going to be a slouch, though. A very warm to hot day expected. So hopefully you find a way to cool down today, whether it's at the beach, the lake, or just in air conditioning. Much cooler weather on the way for this weekend. So if you're not a fan of the summertime heat, well, we've got some some light at the end of the tunnel for you here this weekend. And if you are a fan of the heat, well, soak it up the next couple days. We'll be much cooler heading into the weekend and next week. So hopefully everybody has a great rest of your day. Stay cool and safe out there. Be careful on the water. Make sure to wear your sunscreen and your sunglasses. You're going to need it out there for today. Have a great Thursday, everybody.